Hurry up.
Oh, here we go. We're
All
live.
right.
We're live.
Woo!
We're live. We're live.
We almost couldn't because
Welcome back.
someone took our,
Someone took our designated spot
yeah.
that we paid good money for.
Yep.
Good tax money for. Talking about the Library of Pica, Kansas.
Pickup? Mm-hmm. Yep. We were walking through with our LLC, holding it up in the air.
Yep.
Walked in, he said, "Here's your room." We were escorted by a woolly
He was
Yeti.
huge.
He was massive.
He's a very big man.
Yeah. And when he was sitting there, I was just kind of like, eh. His name was Ethan. He seemed nice. And then
Was
he
he
stood
Ethan?
up, and I was like, oh, man.
You're big and aren't you?
Right. Mm-hmm. Look at those banana hands.
Banana hands.
You know, like a bunch of bananas.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't paying that
Those
close of
mitts.
attention. I was looking at you could see the muscles in his back.
I didn't see that.
I was
not looking at that.
It didn't it wasn't something that I was searching for, but I definitely found it.
But you found it.
You know what I mean?
Then we walked in, and he was like, he's like, someone's in your room.
I was like, oh, okay, are you gonna kill them?
Right. He looked like he was about to rip the door off.
Yeah. But the guy inside would
He was like
handling
trembling.
the stock exchange
In their day trading.
while dancing.
It's a bullish market from what I hear. At 6 o'clock at night.
While apparently dancing.
Right.
And he had these massive headphones on. I don't even think they were. It looked like he made them himself.
Like frying pans, like cast iron skillets on each ear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looked like he took two of those small trash cans. He's gonna fall.
He is.
Two of those small trash cans. And just flattened it against his head. That's what it looked like.
They were essentially AirPod Maxes, but they just look ridiculous.
Yeah. I feel like headphones those size do look ridiculous on people, though.
I used to think AirPods looked ridiculous. I remember first seeing them.
Oh yeah, I think they look stupid. I still
been
do.
like, oh, look at that! Someone's got a white little booger in their ear.
Yeah.
My favorite, believe it or not, like I like when it comes to sound quality. Like the AirPods are good, but I have these. They're Anchor.
Oh yeah.
I don't have them with me, but they're Anchor, and I use them at the gym all the time. They were like, I want to say less than $100.
Yeah.
They are the best. They are so good, and they like flip like over the ear kind of, and then go in or whatever. But I'm pretty sure they're Anchor, and they're awesome. And they have like all the customization in them. You can change you change your EQs and do all that stuff, which is really cool. But I was super impressed. I
have to use the ones that somehow like hook into your ear.
Yeah.
Like it has to be either in the lobe or around the ear.
Yeah, dude.
Mine fall out really
I'm the same way. I had to get like little attachments for my AirPods so that they would like fit in there. But yeah, I just thought there was something wrong with my ear canal.
No, I think there is for me, but I mean, I'm not going to say there is for you.
Thank you.
But no, for sure. I have a hard time keeping headphones in.
Yeah.
So for me, it's definitely one of those things that like, I got those they're really, really cheap JLabs that just hook around the ear, and you got a little pill that you put them in.
Yeah.
And they work great.
I'll have to send you the ones that I got. I like keep them out. Like I'll charge them or whatever in the case, and then I keep them out. Oh geez. Oh man, Matt threw his mic. He's mad. Welcome to the Maverick Show. Finally, we can get some.
All right, we're finally done with Matt.
We can do some things now, like have a party. Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
But I'll have to send it to you because I will keep them in the. Oh man! Oh, there he goes again, throwing stuff. I will keep them in the case, just enough to charge them, and then like I'll go probably 4 days going to the gym, and leave them out, and I never have to charge them. They're awesome.
All right, guys. I'm really sorry for that hissy fit that I threw, but
You're gonna be like, sorry, you guys had to listen to Maverick rant. I'm back. Samurai's back.
Samurai Jack.
That was a good show. And a fun game. Do you remember CartoonNetwork.com? Did you get on there?
I never played those games. No.
Dude, I would get on that one. I would get on Nickelodeon, and then there was this game called Punk-O-Matic. This kid's getting yelled at.
Inferny, come.
He's getting yelled at real good.
Inferny, come.
We're at the library, and he's on this computer over here, and his legal guardian looks very.
It's not my name. My sorry, Jefferny, come.
But Punkomatic, did you ever play that? It's a computer game where you'd put in like the sequence you wanted them to do and make a song. That's pretty cool.
No, I don't really. I think I went on like. I think the only games that I went to as a teenager was XAIXO. It was a weird
The heck is that?
like combination
Sounds like
of
a weird chat room meeting.
it was definitely like suspicious.
Oh,
Okay.
like what's your name?
It wasn't nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Cause like I would just watch like the videos. Like they had like stick fights.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I would go to newgrounds.com.
So it wasn't. I
which
never
is
knew about.
real bad.
Never knew about Newgrounds.
Yeah,
I
don't
didn't
do it.
know about that, but
Real bad.
I can't even remember what the domain is anymore. But no, for real, like, and I thought it was kick ass.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, dude. That was the stuff. The
Yeah.
stick fight videos with the
Yeah.
animation and stuff.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Like one guy and he'd be like 100 of them. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
yo, there he goes. Oh, man. And then, yeah. Then there's like a boss fight.
Yeah.
That stuff was really cool.
Yeah, no, it was so cool. But yeah, no. So I think that's the only one I got close to.
I remember what like websites just like kind of hit off for whatever reason, So it was like you had to just memorize these. So it was Newgrounds. My cousins would get on Homestar Runner,
Homestar Runner.
and there was a guy on there like Trogdor. I think it was Homestar Runner. Like,
Trogdor!
And I completely, forgot about it or whatever. And then there's this guy, his name's Ryan. I can't remember his last name, but I follow him on YouTube. He's a guitarist, and he did like a Trogdor cover. Like, and I completely forgot, like I said, that this even existed. And so he did Trogdor, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy.
See, like I only heard about Trogdor.
Yeah,
I never actually saw it.
I was young, like, so my cousins were older, and they're like, oh, it's just funny. I'm like, oh yeah, it's hilarious, but I really didn't understand.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, okay, like, why is he freaking out like that?
Yeah.
You ready for the snow apocalypse that's headed our way?
Yeah, so I guess we're supposed to at least get some snow.
Mhm.
I really don't think it's gonna happen though.
I mean, I hope you're right.
Like they're calling for what 12 to 24 inches of snow.
I heard like 5 to 9 last, but like I mean, it could be anything.
It
all the time,
constantly
dude.
changes.
Let's
And
look at it now.
with each one, like with each source you look at, it's different.
Right,
So nobody can just agree
right.
on how much snow we're getting.
It's just gonna be like ridiculously cold, but tomorrow, like from now until like right now, I'm seeing up till 5 o'clock. Well, basically 6 sunset of tomorrow, and I'm not seeing any snow. But then it says on here Friday's chance is 55%.
Which is bullcrap.
28 degrees, the low is 7. And then Saturday, the high is 10. The low is 3.
Yeah. It's going to be, I believe that it's going to be cold.
And I think it like has it kind of, it kind of has it spread out. So like Saturday's chance right now is 90%, and it has it like basically kind of all day. There's like a lull for a little bit. That's when we're all like shovel our driveways and then get ready for it to go all over again. But then it's not like what I always look at or what I always hope for. Yeah, it's not going to get warm enough until Tuesday will be 35 is the high. So it'll like, it's just going to be that gross, like black stuff, like piles, you know what I mean? Like on the side of the road and everything. That like doesn't fully melt and it's just like compacted.
You're just talking about like slush?
Yeah. Like when you see it in the parking lots, 'cause
Yeah.
when I worked at Kroger, like in Ohio, I remember they would get out and like do that or whatever. And me and the other cart pushers would be like, hey, it'd be really fun to take a cart all the way to the top of that thing and ride it down. And they'd be like, dude, that's so dumb. Let's go. And then we go out there and have a blast. But okay, I'm going on my break. I'm going to go get some carts. Go out there, like, woo! Like, oh,
Anyway. Anyway, glad you're still alive.
Yeah, barely.
No. But no, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't really think we're going to get anything.
I just wish we didn't have to get on the road like that, because that's where you see all the accidents and everything.
Yes.
We talked about that on this show
Like
before.
if I need to I know that I can work from home
Yeah,
and
which
be
is
fine.
awesome. That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
I cannot do that.
Yeah. I got about 6 iPhones in before like just yesterday, because we do corporate phones, like cell phones, provided cell
Oh,
phones.
okay.
I got like 6 of them come in
For
yesterday.
you?
Not for me,
Oh,
but for me to like hand out to people.
for me to poop on.
For me,
Oh, to give to people.
yeah.
I
To
thought
give
you
to
were gonna
users.
have one, and then you'd be
No.
like, "Well, how the mighty have fallen." You're like, I refuse.
No,
I'm gonna use my iPhone, use my Android.
if anything, like, so the only person on our team, well, there's 2 people on our team that don't have iPhones. One is a freaking bigwig, and he like, you know, basically gets whatever he wants.
Talking about yourself, okay? Weird.
And he has a Motorola Razr 2025.
Shut up. What does that even look like? Does it look like the same?
Do you not know?
I feel like there were is one of the folding ones?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like there were so many like folding ones recently, so I don't know if I know that one.
So the Motorola Razr 2025, he got the Pro version.
Of course he did.
The Pro version, and I told
Ooh.
my boss when they were ordering it for him, I'm like, that's a fire hazard, right? Like I've been hearing nothing but like phones either exploding or catching fire on.
Didn't iPhone do that a while back? There was one you couldn't fly
Did-
with. There was something, yeah, a whole thing, or
I
you
don't
couldn't
know.
fly with a certain phone. But keep going.
I haven't heard that. But yeah, no, it's a fire hazard. And I was like, do we want to let him know that? And he was like, oh yeah, okay. He was like, oh, cool, all right, yeah. Well, I guess we'll not talk about this again. Anyway,
They claim that iPhone is gonna make a like folding one
folding
finally.
phone.
You know what I mean?
They won't.
And it's supposed to be like super expensive, I guess. It was the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. That one would overheat and catch fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Leading to a ban on planes.
The Note 7, 8, and 9 were all famous for doing that.
Due to manufacturing defects in its lithium-ion battery that caused dangerous heat evolution, resulting in numerous incidents of fires and explosions, prompting the FAA and Department of Transportation to issue an emergency ban in 2016. There was, you remember when hoverboards were blowing up?
Yes.
Like they were plugged in and they like wake up and you're like, what is happening?
Yep. I do remember that. That was
man.
actually pretty funny. Because like
You wanted a
some
hoverboard?
people were like pretending that theirs was like messed up.
To get a new one?
Yeah,
Or-
like to get like an upgraded model, because
Or
they were
get-
doing that for a minute.
Oh, or like, oh man, I hope I don't want to sue you. So can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say-
yeah.
Dude, I didn't even think of like the deception of people back then. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, these things are just blowing up. You know what I mean? And then I started working in customer service and learned that
Everyone will do it.
everybody will do it,
Will
given the
do it.
opportunity. You are
Like-
you are a dying breed if you if you don't think that way.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's like the cart thing, though. They talk about like that'd be a great job interview, I think, is watching people come out of the grocery store and asking, do you put the cart away or do you just leave it in the
Oh
middle of the
yeah.
parking lot?
Did you know that there's like a dude on YouTube who will like go around to different states
Yeah, he's on the
and
radio.
and just like patrol.
Yeah, cart. What's it? He's not cart police. He has like sticker or like magnets.
Yes.
He goes a little too far because it's like when you touch people or when you're like touching their property, like okay, now you're being like now you're asking for it.
It is harmless though.
It is, but like, I guess like, well, it wasn't like, it was a little while ago, so it wasn't as like where people were like, you know what I mean, like so cautious, if that makes sense. But
Now
he
everyone's
didn't-
just trying to shoot each other.
Right.
Like, it's bad.
dude, road rage. The guy was doing a prank in the mall and he got shot. Which it wasn't. Again, it was like
Stop pranking people.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Just
he was
stop.
like in like touching the guy and stuff like that. And like this guy wasn't doing the cart thing. He would like, yeah, he'd put like the magnet on there, or he'd put the carts like behind him, He's like, oh, I just wanted to return this to you because it looks like you forgot to put it away or something like that, you know? But yeah, I don't think anyone should like go to violence to
No,
harm
for sure.
someone.
For sure.
So,
But at the same time, like, stop pranking people.
oh,
Just stop.
1,000%. Like, if their life feels threatened or whatever, it's like, even if right or wrong, if something like that happens, like you're either dead or gonna like you've had a
Could be
traumatic
very
experience.
seriously injured.
Yeah. So it's like, was it?
And that's
it worth?
all on camera.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Well, it's like those road rage incidents and stuff. Like, just let them pass. Let them get
Yeah.
let them get
who
upset.
cares?
Yeah, it's not worth it. People, there was a few of them where this guy like got super duper mad, like someone cut him off or something like that, and he just came up and just like bam, like, and then drove off. Like, it's almost like he didn't think something was gonna happen, and then they ended up catching him, of course. But it's just like,
Good.
but like, dude,
But
like,
that
you're
kind of
driving,
stuff, that kind of stuff, like, people have no boundaries.
dude, and like getting off on a tangent here, but like I was even watching another like experience where like this, I won't go into the detail of the case, but like this woman did something horrible. She was under the influence and did something absolutely horrible. This was a grown woman, like 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
They're telling her what she did.
Okay.
She does not care. Like, people's like lives were ended, and like she does not care.
What do you mean she doesn't care? Like, she
Like,
just isn't responding?
It's
or?
like picture like you're telling me like, hey, you did this, and I'm just like, I just don't think that's possible. I just don't see how. Like, I just don't remember doing that. And you're like showing me pictures. You're like, like you
like,
did
you're
this.
seeing yourself doing
Yeah.
this thing.
You're like, look, and I'm like,
man, that's just not me. That's just
like,
real not
that's
me.
what and the guy, like, even the interviewer, like the detective, is just like, he's like, okay, you obviously have like no remorse. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
no
how to
sympathy.
like, there's nothing I can do for you. He was like, you are the most hated person in the US right now. She's like, why? Why am I so hated? Like, that stuff. I'm just like, are you like, how, like, do you just think that like if
What
you
kind
just
of game are you
deny,
playing?
that's what I'm saying. And people do that all the time. Like, do you think if you just deny it forever, like this just like,
It's just gonna go away?
yeah, like we're just okay. Like, cool.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't get it at all. But yeah, so snow's coming.
Where's the snowing right now, Eric?
A lot of snow. Lot of snow. We'll see. Luckily,
yeah,
we live in the
on
same
a-
town, so if we have to crawl to each other,
Yeah.
like, Matt.
right on. No, but on a funny note, okay, we'll do some funny stuff, and then we'll do some I don't know, maybe a little more serious stuff,
Okay.
but just like kind of talk about it a little bit.
Yep.
But
Are you bringing up the article or the thing that you wanted to talk about first?
so I did this thing.
Uh-huh.
You know that I did this thing. I was not expecting to do this thing. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that my brain was going to do this. Never came about in my head. Not a single time. And it was revolutionary.
Right.
Okay?
This is 2 days ago.
This
by
is
the way.
2 days ago. So I was at work and I had searched something using Gemini.
Mhm.
Like, just like casually looking something up, right? And I'm pretty sure my brain just like entered a fugue state because like I don't remember typing this. I just remember seeing the result. Okay?
You're like, yes.
And I was like, so who would win in a fight? Steven Seagal or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Okay?
Excellent.
And Google Gemini just pooped out the information for me.
With like stats.
With stats.
It's awesome.
It's so
It's
funny.
the literal reason
So-
AI was invented.
So I'm just gonna read this out because it's freaking perfect. In a hypothetical fight between Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme, JCVD,
Master for breath.
most martial arts experts and observers favor Jean-Claude Van Damme due to his legitimate competitive record and superior athleticism, despite Seagal's significant, and he's not kidding, significant size advantage. Because that dude's huge. He's a big guy.
He is. He's all around. He's like a rhombus.
He's a rhombus. So they had this little section that has a fighter comparison. Okay. And it says Steven Seagal, martial art. He's a 7th Dan in Aikido, which 7th Dan is like a 7th degree.
This is Jean-Claude Van Damme?
This is Steven Seagal.
Okay.
In Aikido. Okay, 7th Dan in Aikido.
Which, like, I'm sorry, can you explain what, like, do you, like, black belt 1 and then, like, you just keep, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I get it.
Yeah, so this is basically his 7th degree black belt.
It's crazy.
Yes. And I believe 5th degree is mastery level. So he's an actual grandmaster in Aikido. Fight record 0-0.
What?
Parentheses.
What?
No professional fight competition.
Dude.
Amateur record, not applicable. 0.
Didn't even fight as an amateur?
No.
This is so wild.
A physical stature, 6'4", 6'5", heavier build.
Yeah.
Training style, defensive redirection, and joint locks.
She does love them joint locks.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, martial art, Shotokan Karate, 2nd Dan. So he's a 2nd degree black belt in Shotokan.
Not 7th.
And then kickboxing.
What is he in kickboxing?
I don't think kickboxing has ranks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they just have.
Just you do it.
Because kickboxing is mostly a competitive sport.
It's not really katas and like.
I mean, it's a martial art, but it's not a traditional martial art. It's more for competition and fighting.
Because I never understood like the rankings, like how it works anyway, like necessarily.
As far as what?
Like how you move up to, because some of it is like how you move up ranks, I guess. Like I didn't know if it was like a skill based, if it's like a fight based, if it's kind of like a knowledge based, if it's kind of all the above.
Yeah, no, it kind of is. Like it's a kind of a combination of everything. Because, I mean, in most structured martial arts systems, like traditional martial arts systems, they have curriculum.
Okay.
So like you'll have this is basic. These are the basic set of kata that you need to know. This is the basic set of technique that you need to know. This is the basic set of knowledge you need to have in terms of like what the martial arts is.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's entirely performance based, but there is also a knowledge portion.
Got
it. Fight record, 18-1. Pro kickboxing, all wins by knockout.
Whoa.
Didn't see that coming, did you? All wins by knockout. He lost 1 round. In his
fight?
Professional career. Yeah. So that's 19 fights. He lost 1.
I just thought he was an actor.
No, he was a fighter.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had him mixed up because Steven Seagal, the way he runs his mouth, I thought he was a fighter.
No.
And then
he's definitely not.
And I thought
I've never thought that.
That's crazy.
And that's why it's so funny, like why Michael Jai White's coming on here like Steven Seagal is not a fighter.
Like I will whoop him
like,
all over the place.
There's no chance.
And Steven Seagal tried to call him out.
Oh, 100%. He's calling everyone out, dude. That's just how he is. Who he
Take
is.
him out of
That's why he lives in Russia.
Right.
Amateur record for Jean-Claude Van Damme. 44-4.
As an amateur?
As
in
an
kickboxing,
amateur.
or?
Yeah. Semi-contact karate.
Semi-contact?
Yeah. So that's probably tournament combat.
Oh, like points.
Yeah, point fighting. 5'9" to 5'10". Lean and athletic build.
He's 5'9" to 5'10"?
He's 5'9" to 5'10". I told you he's short, dude.
Well, I mean, we're shorter than that. I thought
no,
he
for
was
sure.
Like,
but as a fighter, he's short.
I thought he was shorter.
No.
Huh.
No, I thought he was about that high. Yeah. Training style: offensive striking, high kicks, and flexibility.
All the opposite.
Yep.
Joint direction? No. Aggressive. Assertive. Striking.
Steven Seagal comes in like, hey, and he just kicks him in the face.
Disarm. Dude.
Okay, key arguments, and I only have one on key argument. Well, maybe two, because I remember the second one. Okay,
Uh-huh.
competitive experience. Van Damme was a member of the Belgian team that won the 1979 European Karate Championship. So Seagal has never competed in professional or amateur martial arts tournaments, focusing instead on instruction and choreography.
That's crazy.
The second one was an actual
It's an Uncrustable.
Uncrustable.
Keep going.
Oh my god. But there was an actual physical like altercation between them at a party in the
Those two?
70s
Shut up.
at a Sylvester Stallone party.
What the? Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh man, I can't
So
take these guys
Steven
anywhere.
Seagal is at the party with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Ramsey's sister dancing is
He goes up to Jean-Claude Van Damme and says, I know how to kick your A. And Jean-Claude Van Damme's like, okay, bet. And Steven Seagal starts mouthing off, walking out of the party.
Of course.
Okay? So he's actively talking crap, leaving the party. He leaves. Jean-Claude Van Damme chases him down. Like 2 hours later.
Oh my
finds
God.
him at a freaking nightclub. And comes up and goes, hey, want to do this? Like you said you were gonna kick
Oh my
A."
God.
And Steven Seagal's like, no, I'm okay, I'm good. You know,
Yeah, of course you're good.
like he immediately backs down.
Dude.
So yeah, that's hilarious.
That,
It's so funny.
well, that's insane.
And then, so I thought about taking this a step further
Uh-huh.
because why not?
Right.
Okay. So I switched over to Copilot.
Oh God. Okay, Microsoft, your turn.
And so I went, okay, who would win in a fight? Danny DeVito or Martin Short? And Copilot goes, look, if we're talking about an actual fight, like I'm not gonna go there because I don't want anyone to come to like physical harm. But if we're talking about a hypothetical fight, let's go there. Yeah,
Oh
we can definitely go there. And they're just like Danny DeVito versus Martin Short. The wholesome, totally fictional showdown.
Mm.
Danny DeVito, build, compact, sturdy, low center of gravity. Basically the human equivalent of a bowling ball with street smarts. Vibe, chaotic gremlin energy. Chaotic.
He would bite. He would 100% bite.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Right.
Special move, the Trash Man.
Sounds like Minecraft.
That's that.
Oh,
I think
Garbage
that's.
Man, sorry.
I think it's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
So they're pulling stuff from that.
Sure.
Flying elbow drop.
No. Whoa.
The Trash Man.
How tall is he? He's like
He's
5'10".
4'10".
He's 4'10".
He's super short.
Dang.
Martin Short, build, agile, wiry,
Mm-hmm.
quick on his feet. He's got that spry Broadway, quote unquote, Broadway cardio. Excuse me. Vibe, polite Canadian trickster energy. Special move, confusing the opponent through rapid fire character changes until they lose focus. The matchup. Martin Short probably has speed, agility, and the element of surprise because he could suddenly become Jiminy Glick mid-fight. Danny DeVito has raw chaotic power, tenacity, and the uncanny ability to weaponize a couch cushion without warning. Winner in this purely imaginary, silly, universal fight. Danny DeVito. He's just got the unstoppable goblin mode energy. Martin would be dancing circles around him, but one well-timed Danny DeVito dive off the folding chair ends it.
Dive off the folding chair. What has even happening?
And then it asks me if he wants to simulate a WWE style announcer version.
Yes.
So yeah, and then I switched back over to Gemini
Uh-huh.
and asked the same question. And it was like Danny DeVito, 81, height 4'10, weight 154 pounds.
154 pounds.
Martin Short, 75, 5'8, 140 to 160 pounds, estimated. So key factors are leverage, reach and leverage. So Martin Short, significant change on that with about 10 inches. Mobility, Danny DeVito's short stature is a result of multiple epiphyseal dysplasia, Fairbanks disease, rare genetic disorder that affects bone growth and can lead to premature arthritis and joint issues in the hips and knees.
Tough.
Likely limits his agility and speed compared to Short. Age advantage, obviously, Martin Short 75, he's 81. Conclusion, Martin Short wins.
Why are they so old?
So, yeah. That's amazing stuff.
It's hilarious.
Like,
actually,
I feel like we need to probably make this a segment.
So the thing that's amazing is because you sent me this a couple days ago.
Yeah.
The Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven
Yeah.
Seagal thing. And I was like, I just saw like your kind of like a screenshot. What was a picture of your computer? Because I don't know if Android has like the able to like.
I didn't look it up on my
But
phone.
I look up and I see it and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, so these two getting in a fight. I'm like, oh, like that's good. And then I was like, wait a second. I'm like, did you just like invent the greatest prompt known to man? And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, are we just gonna pick people now and like just ask like AI like who would win in this fight, like they used to do on like those computer simulations where they would like have like 100 Spartans versus like 10 Chuck Norrises, you know? I'm like, this is great.
Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah, I'm like, this is awesome. And then you're like, I wasn't thinking that, but now I definitely am.
Yeah.
And so I was very curious.
Okay,
about
you got
some mashups. So
you got some?
I went through a few. We don't have to read all of them, but I asked like, hey, I want you to give me realistic data. Like use all the data that you got using like professional, like obviously like build, all of that stuff, like skills that they have or whatever. Like just kind of base it off and give me like the idea of who would like win. Give me some pairings of who would be like some good fights, One of them there were some actually good ones and there's like some funny ones.
Okay.
But there's Tom Hardy versus Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ooh.
Keanu.
Tom Hardy's an actual fighter.
Right. Keanu Reeves versus Jason Statham. Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus Henry Cavill.
Ooh.
Christian Bale versus Leonardo DiCaprio. Willem Dafoe versus Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh my gosh.
And then they have like a final tally, like they did it like who would win and like all that other stuff. But then I was like, let's take this a little bit further. I was like, I have like a little bit different of an idea. And so I gave it like some other parameters. And it's hilarious who your first pairing was, because my first pairing also involved Danny DeVito. And it's Danny DeVito versus Pete Davidson.
Oh my gosh.
But the physicality for DeVito, when they talk about him, they're like, DeVito is compact, dense, and operates with an extremely low center of gravity.
Yeah.
Right? Davidson is tall, thin, and visibly under-reinforced. One is built like a bowling ball, and the other like a coat hanger that smokes. And then the other pairings, Jack Black and Timothée Chalamet.
Oh my gosh.
Larry David and Nicolas Cage.
I'm taking Larry on that one.
Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. And then Oprah versus Martha Stewart.
Ooh, Martha. I think Martha might take that one.
They did. I won't read through all of it, but it was funny. They gave them like a brief summary. Danny DeVito wins by weaponizing gravity. Jack Black wins by weaponizing joy. Cage weaponizes chaos. That's what they say. So that's who won. Zuckerberg weaponizes preparation. So I think Zuckerberg
Preparation
would win.
age?
I don't, right. And then Oprah weaponizes presence. So they say that she wins that fight. It's kind of interesting.
I mean, between the both of them, Oprah definitely has the most presence.
Definitely.
I would say.
It says like emotional volatility. It says Stewart's emotions are tightly contained until breached. Oprah manages emotions outwardly and strategically. Psychological intimidation. Oprah's presence dominates. Stewart resents dominance. Fight dynamics. This becomes a battle of control rather than strikes. Oprah absorbs pressure. Stewart overcommits.
So they're like ethereal fighting.
Yeah. It's like verdict, empathy outlasts rigidity. Winner, Oprah Winfrey by emotional and physical containment. But yeah, dude, I think we'll have to have some fun with that stuff. Because there's
gosh.
That's a crazy...
I feel like we need to come in every week with a matchup.
That's a great idea.
Like, maybe even a couple.
And like a detailed fight.
Yes. I think that's a great idea.
I think if we tell the, like get it and then be like, okay, like, story tell me this fight. Like, narrate this fight.
Yes.
And then we can...
Just make it like a 2 or 3 minute fight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they can time it out where it'll
true.
take 2 or 3 minutes to read.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And we can just have AI read it.
We could.
In that weird voice that you hear all over. Dude, I can't stand that thing. Anytime I hear those, I'm just like scroll like right through them.
Yeah, right.
That like, they're like, if you, they're like talking about something. They're like, did you know that you could use seeds and actually grow plants? But first, if you love your mom, like this video in 3 seconds and there'll be an iPhone under your bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, Matt's like, I don't want that.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, I thought that was an amazing prompt.
That's great.
Hilarious. I hope one day they bring back Celebrity Deathmatch and do some of these.
Oh my gosh, that was claymation.
Dude, it sure was. Peak Comedy Central prime.
Amazing stuff.
The best. There's one I can never forget, and it was Weird Al Yankovic versus Al Gore. Because he just sang the whole time, and the songs were like they were legit songs, and he was beating him up while he was singing them.
Oh my God.
And it was just crazy.
The song's bringing him power.
Right. It was crazy with his little like accordion or whatever, just going about it. But yeah, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
I forgot about that show.
Gosh.
Just now.
That was definitely like some of the best TV right there. It was so good.
It was so good.
Okay. So the only other thing I really want to talk about, because we could put up a prompt right now if you wanted to, or read some of yours. Like, it's up to you.
Of what?
Like some of the prompts that you had. We can do a fresh one right now, or we can keep going and talking about the Curse of the Lottery.
You want to pick a pairing? Was there a pairing that you liked? Do one?
We can just do it right now.
Okay.
I got Copilot up.
Oh man.
So I'm thinking Harriet Tubman.
Wow. Who would be someone we? Gosh. Put.
Is that not?
What's the name of that?
A good one?
Well, what's the name of that dude from the guy that played Shane in The Walking Dead that you hate?
John Bernthal?
Isn't that who you hate?
Yeah, I hated Shane.
Yeah, just the character Shane.
Yeah. Oh. Well, no, I hate John Bernthal.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
He's a lovely guy, but I don't like the way he acts.
He's lovely. He's a lovely guy. Abraham Lincoln.
Who wins in a hypothetical fight? Harriet Tubman.
Why do you put
or-
Harriet Tubman?
I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to mind. I can do something different.
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Paul Revere or versus
The guy that plays Gandalf.
versus Sir Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't spell any of that right.
Copilot understands.
I was like, this kind of gloriously odd matchup I live for.
Oh.
The hypothetical, purely playful, non-violent thought experiment between Paul Revere and Sir Ian McKellen opens up two very different kinds of power. Paul Revere, the colonial speedster. Advantages: exceptional stamina and horsemanship. Knew how to navigate terrain under pressure. Tough, wiry, used to physical labor. Probably scrappy in a I've survived the 18th century way. Disadvantages: not trained as a fighter.
I was going to say not alive.
Historically a silversmith, not a soldier. No evidence that he had Gandalf level charisma. Sir Ian McKellen, the Shakespearean sorcerer. Stage presence so strong it counts as a superpower. Oh my goodness. Sorry, let's try this again. Decades of classical theater training, fencing experience from acting roles,
Ooh.
and the ability to intimidate someone by simply saying, "You shall not
I knew
pass."
that was coming.
He is in his 80s in real life, but since this is hypothetical, we can choose quote unquote prime Ian McKellen.
Prime.
Still a human actor, not actually a wizard. So those are the two.
That's it.
Those
Good
are
to know.
the two disadvantages. So who wins? If we're talking physical, real world, both in their prime, the edge goes to Paul Revere.
Probably.
Life in the 1700s was physically brutal, and he'd have the raw endurance and toughness. If we're talking charisma battle, psychological warfare, or anything involving dramatic monologues, Sir Ian McKellen wipes the floor with him.
Wow.
Revere would be halfway through The British Are Coming when McKellen hits him with a Shakespeare soliloquy so powerful he forgets why he showed up. So the real answer depends on the arena. Physical brawl, Revere. Dramatic showdown, McKellen. Anything involving magic staffs, McKellen by a lance.
Wow. I think my pairing, the next one, is going to be someone in Nicolas Cage,
Okay.
but it's only if he loses.
Do you wanna do that?
Who would you pick to fight against Nicolas Cage?
To fight against Nicolas Cage?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Who's that?
You don't know who Daniel Day-Lewis is?
I don't think so. I'm sure I know of him. I just don't know
Less
that
of
name.
Mohicans?
The main guy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Just because he's really dramatic.
Say Mel Gibson from The Patriot.
Mel Gibson?
From The Patriot.
Okay. So
That's who I would pick. But I like yours because it's,
from The Patriot, though?
well, like, I mean, just,
So just Benjamin Martin.
yeah. Benjamin Martin going to town on
Nick Cage.
on Nick Cage.
But Nick Cage from Face Off.
Oh,
That would be amazing.
that is a good one. You know, after watching Pulp Fiction for the first time, John Travolta would, like, I don't know, like, he doesn't look physically strong
No.
at all, but he had this, like,
He's not intimidating.
he wasn't, but he had this, like, presence of, like, he played his role well, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but he did not look like a physical
No.
entity.
No, not at all. And he never really has been.
No.
But the funny thing is about Pulp Fiction, at that time, it was considered a comeback for John Travolta.
Really?
Yes.
Because he like hadn't done anything in a while.
Not even that he hadn't done anything for a while. A lot of he's just not good.
No, and he was typecast too. Like he was pretty much like Grease, and like everyone knew him from that.
Well, no, it was Saturday
that
Night
movie.
Fever. Saturday Night Fever was his big
break.
This is the sauce. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like this is he's got a certain demographic now. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And then Grease came around and kind of solidified that image a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he had some mega bombers, and then Pulp Fiction comes around, and Pulp Fiction was there, but there was also like the Get Shorty and the sort of all the movies around there. He did a string of movies that were not good,
I didn't
and
realize
now he's kind of a joke.
that is true.
You know what I mean?
Well, he is bad. Like if we're talking actors, like he is bad.
He's the only person to make he's the only actor that was never able to bounce back from one of the worst movies ever made.
Ooh, let me guess.
We have talked about this one.
We have.
I think we even tried to watch it once. This was back in Ohio.
Oh, geez, but it's him in it.
Yes.
I mean, like
Battlefield Earth.
What?
Yep.
I don't remember this movie at all.
Battlefield Earth is considered one of the worst movies to ever exist.
Are you serious? Battlefield Earth?
Yes. It's
Battlefield Earth.
It is basically what is.
What the heck am I looking at?
Yep.
Oh my god, dude!
So
what is this garbage?
That's where he's the huge alien, right?
Yeah, dude.
So that is a 2-screen adaptation of an L. Ron Hubbard book.
Oh my gosh!
And because he's a Scientologist, he was the lead.
So I'll do it. Count me in, dude. That's bad.
It's worse than what it looks like.
2000 is when it came out. The budget was $73 million. It has
Forrest Whitaker.
It does. Oh, yeah, it does.
Forrest Whitaker's there.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's there. No.
Oh, no. He looks like him. Sorry.
It's our boy from Saving Private Ryan.
That's Jackson. Yeah. Barry Pepper. Kelly Preston.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sabine, don't know that.
It's literally one of the worst movies ever made. There's so many Dutch angles in that movie for no reason that basically Norway was like, hey, stop calling it a Dutch angle.
It has Letterboxd, which I don't know what that is, but a movie ranking. It has out of 5, it's a 1.3.
Yep.
On IMDb, it is out of 10, it is 2.5.
Yep.
And then
Rotten
Tomatoes. Do you want to take a guess?
I mean, I'm guessing it's probably a 0.
3%.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Even just these screen grabs are tough to watch.
It's the worst. It's one of the worst movies ever made.
Cool.
Legitimately.
Guess we know what we're doing.
So
during the snow day.
So that's literally like,
wow.
He does this. He does these
garbage
movies,
flick.
okay,
Yeah.
And then does this terrible movie. Wow. Like it's not even laughable how good it is. Or I'm sorry, how bad it is. Forgive me.
Okay.
It's not even so good it's bad.
The review. Ugly, campy, and poorly acted. Battlefield Earth is a stunningly misguided, aggressively bad sci-fi folly. Man,
Ebert
hurts to
Roper.
hear that.
Ebert and Roper.
Wow, yeah, right. Dang, dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I feel like back in the like nowadays, like you can just do a crap movie and it's fine because they put it out on Netflix. They almost like kind of know, like the freaking Cell Block, whatever that we've talked about 1,000 times.
Yeah,
Like,
Brawl and Cell Block.
yeah, or whatever. Like
99.
he'll be in something else and no one will even know that that one even existed. As terrible as it is, it's like he lost a bet or whatever and has to do it. But back then, it was like when you did these things, like you were out of commission for a while. Like
Yeah.
you went, you were filming, you were doing all that. You weren't on another project. And then this movie came out and it was almost like, to me it seemed like it almost like you did this movie and then you got like your next gig, like it saw like how good that movie did, you know. And so stuff like that would just like kill people's careers. But yeah, I didn't know it was like a comeback movie.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, at that time it was considered a comeback. And it's unfortunate that the state of his career now. I mean, he's not a good actor, is
He's
the
not.
thing. He really isn't. Because
He's gone through some personal stuff.
no, he really has. And that sucks. Like
Right.
it's definitely not something we wish upon anyone.
No.
But like at the same time, like just cut your losses kind of a little bit. You know
Yeah,
what
dude.
I mean?
The best movie I ever saw with him, which you might not even I think you've seen it. It's called Domestic Disturbance.
Yeah.
I actually like that movie, but I think it's because it's Vince Vaughn and him and they both suck.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm like, like I can get through it, I guess.
I think
And
the
it has
best
Gary, I can't remember his name. Crazy Eyes.
Gary Busey,
No, Crazy Eyes from
Mr.
Mr.
Deeds.
Deeds, yeah.
That's Steve
Oh yes.
Buscemi.
Yeah, him. It's got him. in it.
Yeah. No, so I think the best movie with him in it is definitely Pulp Fiction. Because I thought it's a fine movie.
It is good. And I think it's not like anything else he does. So it's easy to kind of like start over.
I think the only reason that movie was as good as it is, is as good as it is because of Samuel L. Jackson.
He did great.
He does it great in freaking everything. He's so
That's
good.
True.
He's so good.
He just sells it.
Even Snakes on a Plane was a terrible movie. He was so entertaining in it.
I liked Bruce Willis's character.
Okay.
It was definitely I like I mean, Quentin Tarantino's crazy anyway, the way he like does things, but
It
it's
really
like
is.
the timelines of stuff. You know, once you kind of get an idea of like, okay, like these are not like, this isn't chronological, like this is, you know, whatever. Because then like something happens in it, and I was like, oh my god, like, and then I like see him again. I'm like, wait a second, you know, what's going on? But I thought it just seemed like the storyline, the plot line, and everything like timed well. I like things where it's like kind of joining two timelines together. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that was good. A good movie that John Travolta is in, but is not good in it. The Punisher.
Oh yeah, I freaking loved that movie. So
Amazing
much,
movie.
I love that
Is
movie.
it
Like
Thomas Jane?
yes.
Yeah, dude.
So he's my Punisher. Okay.
Yeah, super good.
Like he's my Punisher.
Not
like
Shane.
and I know that I hate him. So I do.
I have to tell people because we started watching The Walking Dead when it came out, 90 years ago.
Yeah.
And we had to, back in the
when
day.
we were watching it come out on TV.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, we had to wait, till the episode came on the next week and hope that we're by the tube. Right. And we would watch them and then talk about them on Facebook or Twitter or whatever and be like, hey guys, like, did you watch it? Yeah, dude. But it was funny because it was like the first episode and Shane is talking to Rick and you're like, God, I hate that guy. And I was like, what do you mean? You're like, whoever that freaking guy playing Shane. And you said his name and you're like, I hate that guy. I was like, why do you hate him? He's like, I just hate him. You just had this vendetta against him.
At the time, I didn't understand why.
Yeah, but it was just like his demeanor, like the way he talked. Like he was just like so much of a an a-hole.
He's
Really,
he's an overactor.
I could see that.
So
And like I never really paid attention to it, but you were always way more like in tune with that stuff to
I
me.
just pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're in the moment. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be.
You're
You know
like,
what I
man,
mean?
I hate that
But
guy.
I'm over here like, why is he moving his head so much?
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, get back in
okay,
drunk.
cool. All right. No, I get okay. Why are you crouching so much?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it.
And I was
I
like,
forgot about that.
you're crouching for no reason. What is this? What is happening here? And so like I would watch The Walking Dead on TV, and I'm a freaking teenager at this point.
Right.
Like we're
Right.
teenagers when this is coming out.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, and I think I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And just didn't give a crap about it
Right.
anymore.
Mhm.
And the thing is like John Bernthal is in the first 2 seasons? Is that right?
Before they kill him off, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's right. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's amazing because I thought it was a quirk that he had just like playing that character. Okay, and that's why I didn't like that character.
Yeah.
And then I saw more things with him in it, and it's his I'm acting face. You know what I mean?
So he's different when he's acting. He does that.
So it's an acting quirk.
Oh.
Because you can tell, like I can tell almost,
Yeah.
like when he's in that character, he's not doing it because the character's doing it.
Right.
He's doing it because this is John Bernthal and I'm acting now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a difference. You can have a character quirk, okay? Maybe I've never explained this.
I hear it.
But
I feel like
you can have a character quirk. And that's fine. That gives some depth and some realism to your character. Okay? Yeah. But if you're doing the same quirk for every character that you play,
yeah,
it's an acting quirk.
Right.
Acting quirks are the same things that people do that puts them in the state of mind of I'm acting now.
So weird.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
I never thought of it like that.
My acting quirk could be I flare my nostrils. Okay? Subtle, but it's a quirk that I do with every character. That's an acting quirk. If I flare my nostrils a lot when I'm Duck Dodgers, you know what I mean? That's a character quirk. John Bernthal only has acting quirks.
So funny.
He moves his head a lot. Too much to bring emphasis into what he's saying or to make it feel like he's feeling more than he's supposed to.
He kind of does this like face too. Like it kind of like almost like kind of like furrows like his forehead.
So he does that.
Because I saw in Walking Dead, in Fury.
He does it in everything.
And in The Punisher.
Yes. So that's the reason I don't like John Bernthal. I'm sure he's a great guy, for real.
Sure.
And anytime he is on a podcast or talking about something as himself, it's great.
Yep.
But when he's acting, it's really bad. And I'm not saying I'm not crapping on him. I just don't like him.
Right. That's me and Seth Green.
Yes. And so I love hearing about stuff that he does outside of acting.
Right.
I love the story he was telling about Sylvester Stallone and him taking his body cream. That was an amazing story. Have you ever heard that?
No. It's on Joe Rogan?
No, I don't know if it was on Joe Rogan.
Oh.
He was on some podcast talking about it, but he was working out, and Sylvester Stallone was there as well. And he's like, I got this Filipino body cream that's supposed to help with muscle pain. And he's like, I love it. But it's so hard to find in the US.
Mm.
And I had some in my bag. And he's like, I'm working out, and Sylvester Stallone's here and whatever, like we're whatever, right? And he like accidentally, I guess, finds this Filipino cream that John Bernthal has. And his people just come up to him and are like, "Hey, Sylvester Stallone," or he's like, "Sly's gonna use some of that cream stuff." He's like, "All right, well, I mean, I guess so." And then they're basically like, "Yeah, he's gonna hold on to it."
What?
Yeah.
Heck no.
And then,
I'll fight you for it.
And then John Bernthal goes outside and he's like, "Hey, man, like just so you know, where I come from, you don't just take stuff from people." He's like, "That kind of stuff is gonna get you hurt." It's to Sylvester Stallone. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the ball's on this guy, but but like, and I'm sure he's a legit fighter. I think he's a boxer,
Mm-hmm.
and so going up and talking about this with Sylvester Stallone, and he like, I don't know, I can't remember the conclusion, but it was more of just like, "Hey, like, are you gonna help me? Like, you gonna pay me for this? Like,
Right.
that stuff's hard to come by."
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember if he like dropped him a few bucks or something like. But it was a great story. He's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
He's great to listen to when it's him.
Just
But
not fun to watch
anytime
acting.
he's in a script, he just loses whatever reality it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Fury was good though.
No, yeah, Fury was good. I thought it was great.
But I get that with like a character choice.
Yeah.
Or an acting choice rather.
Yeah.
That's God. I actually found this talking about acting. Thought this was really funny.
Yeah.
It'd be fun for us to do sometime.
Okay.
It's or you can do it with your wife. It's an improv game, and you like at any point, at any time, like you're just sitting there doing whatever. You can be driving, whatever. You point to something and you say, "How does it work?"
Oh, I have heard of that game.
And they have to like
I love
describe
that
how
game.
it works. And I heard someone doing it, and it was like they're like, I feel like I am very knowledgeable, on things. And they're like, and my wife like turned and like pointed and was like pointed to the TV. I was like, how does it work? And he was like, so there's light and there's black screens, and the light hits the black screens, tells the computer in the screens to just like botch it completely. He's like, I've never felt more dumb in my entire life. I was like, I have to tell Matt about this. This would be great.
Yeah, I love that game. Have you ever played that game?
No.
No, gosh, it's actually so. For those of you who don't know, I I went to college for acting. So like, and I dropped out. Like I was not a good student.
I know everything I need to know.
But we did improv comedy, like improvisational courses.
Yeah.
And we did all those games.
So
like we did the question game, we did the alphabet game.
I love the letter game.
The letter game,
Yeah,
we did
so
that too.
Dear.
Yeah.
Going down the list. Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, no, those games are amazing.
Improv comedy.
But yeah, so
cool. I want to do those. I want to go back to do the improv classes again. I think that'd be fun.
They are fun.
At the Flying Pig. Yeah, in Wichita.
I don't know if I've been there.
I went once because the first time it's a free class. I think it's been long enough. I bet I could get another free class, but it was just super cool. Like it's just fun to do it. And then they do like shows and like things like that. And like improv shows are hit and miss for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's very, I don't know. I'm more of like a shorts on YouTube type improv. Like, hey, show me the best clips. because sometimes the building up to it. I mean,
Yeah, no,
sometimes it can
it's
be fun, but
it's hard.
yeah, it's not
It's
easy.
not easy.
Because if you got one person in there that's like trying to be funny, it ruins it.
Yes.
Completely ruins it. And it's like, and
It's
people,
all about reacting.
and the people that are like in the art, like understand that like you have to let the humor like come out organically. It has to happen through the conversation, like through like natural like
Well,
circumstances.
but there's a reason why people say it's yes and.
Right. Right.
Because like no matter what the other person says, you got to just run with it.
Exactly.
Not only run with it, but capitalize upon it.
Yeah.
So like there's a game called Change. Okay?
Uh-huh.
They set up a scene,
Yes.
and anytime someone says change, you have to on the spot rearrange the engagement.
Yeah. So like if you were, are you talking like it was like thank you for coming to my birthday, and then you're like change and be like I'm glad to be at your birthday.
Change. Thank you for coming to my funeral.
Right.
You know what?
You're right.
Like,
That's so great.
So there was one that I saw that was so funny.
Is it the accent guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
There were these two guys doing change,
Uh-huh.
okay? And they had umbrellas. That so like obviously like there's props involved sometimes.
Okay.
But they had umbrellas. And they entered the scene and they used the umbrellas like guns. And like they used it as like we're holding up a bank. Okay? So like they boom through. They come in and they go, everyone get down, we're here for a robbery. Change. We're here for the birthday boy. Change. We are here to make a deposit. Like, it was amazing.
That's so good.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
Like,
good.
Everyone get down. We're here for a robbery. Change. We're here to make a deposit. It was
That's awesome.
It was gold.
I saw the one that was these two guys, and he was doing like he was like accents,
Okay.
pretty much, but he was just like he would go through them, so he'd be like, "Hey, big hi," the big hi, where are you from? He's like, "Oh, I'm from he's like, I'm from Wisconsin, you know, something like that." And they're like, "Change," and he's like, "I'm from the South." And they're like, "Change," and he kept going, and then he was like, he ran out of accents,
Oh,
and so he was like, and the guy even said he was like, "I'm just trying to see how many accents he could do," and then he's like, "Change," and he was like. And then he like did like a British accent, and he's like he was like he did it, he's like I'm specifically from London, and then they were like change, and then he was like I'm from Jamaica, but I was raised by English parents. Like he only had so many. Then he's like I'm out, like yeah, that's so funny.
that is funny.
Just those games. The one class that I did was pretty cool, and they did a lot of yes and, did like the letter game, did like a alphabet game, and it was cool because they kind of did these like to help people realize like don't try to be funny. Like if you try to be, like you will ruin the game. Like they said if you're the only one laughing, like that's not good. Like everyone should be having like enjoying it, you know. And it's easier said than done because that's like you think like, but when you're playing those games, you're really not even thinking about being funny. You're trying to
No.
be like, I just need to
You're
like
just
answer
trying to
this.
survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going through like it was like they're like, okay, what kind of letter are we writing? You know, and they're like, it's a complaint letter. And like, okay, what's the name of the company? Like, like okay, what are we mad about? You know, and then like, okay, and then like then you get like your plot together, and then
Yeah.
you're like, all right, let's start. And then they're like dear, and they just go down doing one word at a time.
Yeah, I love that.
And then having like someone that's kind of orchestrating it to be like, okay, like let's start to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because you just go away from deadpan, like they're just like screaming. They're like, hey, if the word, like if you're yelling, like yell the word. Like if you're mad, like bring the emotion up, you know.
Bring the
And
energy up.
so everyone's like by the last like few rounds are like screaming. They're like, and I, you know what I mean, going through. It's like, okay, wrap it up. And they're like, sincerely. With all the love in my heart. But yeah, those are fun. It'd be cool to do it. I think we'd have a lot of fun.
It would be a lot of fun.
It'd be
I'm freaking starting school though soon.
I know,
man.
dude. I know.
It's gonna be
Which I'm happy for you.
crazy.
It's exciting. I am happy for you.
Hopefully, it's not gonna take very much time.
You know, man, like I know someone who like just got their masters and like they still have their they're a lot in debt,
Yes,
and then the payments started like right away.
yes. I'm gonna keep paying on stuff
Right.
like while I'm going to
It's
school.
you, dude. Like and like props to you that you can. You know, I don't know how people. I don't know how they survive. I don't know how they do it. It's just not set up that way, and it's like you have a house to pay off pretty much by the time you get out of school, and then like and the interest just kicks right on, and no bank's gonna take it. Like it's just crazy. I just don't think it's right.
It's one of those things that like, so I didn't qualify for
What's that?
Pell Grant.
Oh, okay.
So because I went to school,
Uh-huh.
I used up all my Pell.
Oh, I see.
So because you only get only so much amount, I think. But I also make too much
That crazy.
because I'm working full time,
Right. Making that big.
and so essentially my combined income with my wife is too much for me to qualify for Pell.
Right.
I'm 49%, as far as I know, done
Right.
with this degree. I should be able to get this sucker done in a year.
Yeah. Busting your butt though.
That's only going to be, oh no, for sure, for
Mhm.
sure. But I've got it worked out. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So if I get this sucker done in a year, that's only $8,000.
That's not bad.
So that'll put me at, I don't know, beep, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So like it's not the end of the world, but it sucks.
It's still an investment.
It's definitely an investment.
And then a grand compound interest, like when you start paying on it, like
I mean, I'm going to be paying on it right away.
yeah.
So
So it's I mean,
because I'm not going to stop payments. I'm just going to keep paying.
that's good. Yeah. A
Um,
couple $100, I guess.
yeah.
And then, but you know, the interest is where they always get you. That's what's happening with this person that got their masters. Is they're having they said that they're just trying to figure out a way to pay off more than the interest each month.
Yeah.
They said it's a 10-year loan,
Oh wow. Yeah.
and even that, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And when it's funny because when you talk about debt consolidation, like someone was saying, they're like, you don't even include like student loans. Like it was something weird like that. Like there's because it's just like it is what it is, you know, which is nuts.
Yes.
But it sounds like we just need to get your wife fired because if we do that, then the income will be less, and then maybe you'll, you know,
If my wife gets fired,
toast to that.
we don't have a house.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do you think you'd get the Pell Grant? You do that?
I don't
Something
know,
to think
man.
about.
It's just
Let me know
crazy.
when I need to pull the
Yeah,
trigger.
well,
Let me know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, but not
Anything
right now.
for you.
But
Okay.
but not right now.
Whenever.
Is that okay? Can we wait
Hey,
on it?
you call the shots, man.
Can you give me a second?
It's your world.
Cool.
I'm living it.
Anyway, no, I definitely, it's definitely rough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just how that works, though.
I know. It just doesn't
Like-
seem. It doesn't seem right.
No, I don't think it's right either to get a freaking piece of paper that says that I can do something.
Well,
Like,
and it's even that like
who's even to say that this degree is going to get me a better paying job? I
that's
don't
what I'm
even know.
saying. And it's like it's not even that like I don't know. Yeah, you basically rolled the dice. I'm not saying no socialist, no capitalist comments here, but I'm just saying like it's like you roll the dice and you're just like, well, may the best man win, and hopefully it all works out for you. Because it's like you pick a field, you start a job, you do all these things, like, and you just hope that it all lines up. But like we've talked about, there are some industries that just like do not pay.
Yeah.
Like it's just not
The-
possible,
This industry does.
which is great,
Okay.
which is really good.
And so the thing is like I'm not the only a-hole out here with student loans
Yeah.
and a house payment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
And like Granted, a lot of these people who are getting their bachelor's degree, they're getting it at 25.
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'm 33.
Oh my god.
Soon to be 34.
God damn. Dang.
Hopefully, I can get done with this before
Yeah.
35, and just kill it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And even if like
I've already got 5 years worth of experience in IT. That's good.
That is. I remember when you were starting out and you're like, I just need to get like my feet in the door.
Yes.
And then
I was at frickin' Best Buy.
You were?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Doing anything you could. You paid your dues.
And I did it, and I did it while I was at school.
Yes.
Like, I was getting experience while at school.
Yep. And you had some awesome stories.
I did.
People coming in, my phone won't work. We would have so much fun with that. Things that we can't say on this show.
Yeah.
But God, was it funny.
It was funny.
Great peak entertainment.
All the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I just remember you're like, dude. You're like, what? This guy. He brought in his iPod Touch. And my God. But it was the stories of like how they were always so mad, but they were instantly mad at you.
Yes.
Like coming in,
This
you're
is
like, hey, how can I help you?
My fault.
Right. How can I help you? You'd be like, well, first of all, let's see what you can do. Because my computer won't turn on.
Like, okay, great. So let's do you have the power cable with you? Obviously I don't.
Why would I bring that?
Why would I have that?
Don't you have
okay,
it?
yeah,
Geek Squad.
I got you. I'll go grab one.
Cool. I'll just wait here, I guess.
All right. Give me a few seconds.
On my lunch hour.
I go back there and I'm ready to stab people.
Already.
So I grab the, just cacophony of adapters back there.
Yeah.
And I bring it all out.
To fit this 2004 Dell
bullcrap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
I plug that sucker in. I turn on the power button.
Get this E-machine working.
She powers right up. I'm like,
what'd you do?
Wow, what happened?
What'd you do?
What do you mean? You saw what I did. Like I just put it turn on the power button and plugged it in. I would say that if this is the case, you probably have a bad power adapter.
So you're telling me that I need to buy a new power adapter?
Yep, that's what I just said. Yeah. That would probably be a good step first. First step. Let's go show you. These are over here. You know?
Well, last time it powered on, the keys were kind of sticking.
The keys were sticking?
So I'm noticing you didn't look at that.
Well, that's new information. I'm sorry. Did you want me to? Which keys were sticking?
When I'm typing emails, guy.
Which ones? Is it the B key?
Yes.
Is it the A key?
All of the above. And still on my lunch break. So I don't know if I need to.
You got like 10 minutes here. Okay.
So I don't know if you need to finish this up now, or if I need to come back later, or
one of my favorite.
Why don't you take one of those vans and drive it to my what?
One of my favorite moments was this dude and his wife comes in with their new laptops. They got 2 new laptops, and I'm getting things kind of like set up with them. Okay. So getting them signed into their Microsoft account.
Oh, okay.
Getting their passwords and things like that.
Oh, like they bought them at
set up. Yeah, they bought them at Best Buy.
Got it.
We set them up for them.
Yep.
And then they just need to sign into things.
What's my password?
And he goes, I was like, okay, do you know your email address? And he's like, yeah, of course, it's this one. They punch in the email address, and I was like, okay, what is your password? And they're just like, well, I don't know. And we're like, okay, can you maybe type in something that you think it might be? Just maybe one that you might use for everything? And it's like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. Punches it in, doesn't work.
No way.
Okay. And I'm like, okay. And the guy's like, you're thought this was supposed to work. And I'm like, well, yeah, no, I mean, you just have to reset, your password and stuff, and we'll get you set up. And then she's like, well, let me try another one. So he tries another one, doesn't work. You're sitting on a $1,400 deal here, bud. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Yeah, this is not my responsibility. I don't know your passwords. This isn't on me.
He's just ripping you.
And he just starts like giggling. Like it's almost like he's embarrassed.
Yeah.
But he's just giggling. And I'm just like, what? I'm sorry, sir. What do you want me to do? I can help you reset your password if you want, but I can't remember your password for you. I can't. Do you want to read my mind?
Where's your manager? Wow.
So like that was one of the most insane things. And then there was another dude. I'm pretty sure he was like an entrepreneur or something, like somebody who was a business owner in the area.
Oh, talking about me coming in there now. Okay.
And he comes up to Geek Squad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I walk out to him and was like, "Hi, sir, how you doing? How can I help you today?" And he just like pauses, like sort of like juts his head out a little bit, like he's trying to like say something into my ear. He's like, DDR4 RAM. I'm like, I'm not a chat bot. And I was like, okay, what about it? And he goes, well, where is it? And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know what you were referring to because you didn't say
use nouns.
I was like, I didn't know what you were referring to because you didn't say it. So it's actually right down here. And he's like, oh yeah, I've been down there. He's like, oh, it's like, but he like cut me off. And I hate that so much. And I was like, okay, see you later. And he's like, and then he pauses and he's like, huh, you're rude. And I'm like, okay, have a good night. Dude. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
You came here to ask me a question. I tell you where it is.
You interrupt
and
me.
you just like completely cut me off. You're not here to listen to what I have to say. You're here to validate yourself in whatever capacity you feel like you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's rude.
Right.
And if you want to be rude to me, I'm perfectly within my right to be rude to you.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Roasted.
And he goes up to my manager.
Are you serious?
He's like, I go over there, he's an a-hole.
What?
And he's like,
yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to.
No, he straight up was like, I mean, he didn't, I don't think he said it.
No, I did. I did say that.
He probably didn't say it.
You don't have to church it up. I did.
But no, like he's like, yeah, and then the guy comes back and he's cool. Like my manager's cool. We're still cool with each other. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But he's like, what happened? And I was like
fart nugget over here.
Like, he came up and asked, like, he just said a single freaking word,
DDR4 RAM.
And then I was like, okay, yeah, what do you need to know about it? And he acted like I was an idiot for telling him where it was,
right?
Or like to clarify what he wanted. And then he interrupted me when I tried to tell him where it was. I'm not gonna deal with that,
right?
Like that. Then he calls me rude. He's like, well, just do your best. He's like, he's a business owner. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't care who he is.
Like you're cool with treating people like that? Stop it.
Dang.
Like let that be a lesson for you guys. Like just be chill with people.
What I don't, well, I mean, I guess I don't love, but like what you see a lot now is that these people who are like these big CEOs and bigwigs and stuff like that, like people record everything, and you'll see these guys, and every time it's someone like throwing, like, being like a Karen at a Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, and it's usually like, it's like the CEO of Pampers, or something like that.
Yeah, right.
And then they're just ridiculed. But now it's so like common that these people don't lose their jobs anymore. Like now they just like
No, I mean,
hey, it
like,
just
I feel like it depends on the company. Because
yeah, that's true.
there are some people who would definitely lost some jobs because they're being a-holes.
Well, yeah, that. But I mean, like now it happens so often. Because like there was some like a baseball video, like someone had a baseball video or something like at a baseball game, and someone was recording, and this woman got in like an altercation with like another fan like behind, and she was like the freaking CFO of I don't know something. Some huge company or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that is.
Yep.
Anyway.
And the Harrison Ford Foundation or whatever. And just like get off my plane. But yeah, so she gets like ridiculed like crazy. But I'm like, what the heck? Why are you acting like that?
I feel like everyone is just like, I don't know what it is. If it's like the instant gratification that technology has afforded us, or if it's like the degradation of interpersonal relationships. But I feel like both of those things have kind of been attributed to the advancement of technology. Because I don't know what it is about older people who are just the most impatient people on the planet, and children, okay, anyone under the age of 18 essentially, who just have no respect for themselves or anyone else. Like I don't know where the divide started. You know what I mean? Like where all this just ridiculous behavior began.
I think like something I was talking to it about with someone before, and I remember growing up, like I had like this healthy fear of a lot of things.
Yes.
And that healthy fear, of like growing up like in a religious home, and everything like that, like had this like God's watching, you know what I mean? And
Right.
had this healthy like, okay, like, or if it's Santa, you know what I mean? Like, and there was always these things that just, for what it's worth, kept me just a little bit cognizant of maybe I
of your
shouldn't.
behavior.
Yep. Whether I did it anyway, but there was that thing that was there that was like, like I really shouldn't do that. Or if I did do something bad and I was like, oh my God, like I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Like I need to go apologize to everybody. Like, sorry, Lord. You know what I mean? Like growing up with that healthy like respect, I guess. And same with my parents. And I didn't want to disappoint them. I didn't want to do like these bad things. But anyway, like had this healthy respect and healthy fear growing up. And I just feel like that doesn't exist. And I think it's because like before there was always so much unknown. Like for me growing up, I was just like, well, I don't know what will happen if I do this bad thing, but I don't want to find out. And now I feel like you can fricking just ask, hey, how long would I be in jail?
Right.
And I'm just typing, pretending to type right now on my phone. How long would I be in jail if this happened? And then be like, okay, like that's not so bad.
I could probably do that.
Yeah. And so then you see
it's not going to ruin my life.
So then you see these punks at a grocery store doing whatever, picking on someone, doing something that they think is not like a prank, quote unquote, that they think is not harmful, scares somebody. And then they're like, well, it's not that big of a deal because, and they just have zero, like, they're not scared.
There's no consequences.
They're like, what are you going to do?
They don't care.
I've seen people like shoplift. It was these kids, like under 18, like kids, and they were shoplifting and they got caught. And
we gotta go soon.
Oh yeah, they got caught and they did not like. The cop was like, "Do you realize what you did? Like, do you realize you're taking items that you didn't pay for and that you're gonna like? What's your name?" And they're like, "Why do I have to give you that? I'm not giving you my name. Like, if you don't give me your name, you're gonna be arrested." And they're like, "Why?" Like, I would have been like pooping my pants.
Right. But that's. I feel like that's a part of it too.
Yeah.
Like, we've as a society we've coddled children to a degree to where we almost can't even like discipline them.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not trying to like send my kid to bed without food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I feel like that's kind of going a little overboard.
I agree.
But I'm also not opposed to like smacking my kid's mouth if he yells at me.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, but anyone who hears something like that, you get the social justice warriors that come out and say, well, like, oh, but you can't do that. It's like,
Or you're
but-
causing trauma by
where-
doing this, and it's like,
yes,
but it's
I
my
am.
responsibility to correct behavior
Do you think
one way or the other.
that this is going to make this person a better person?
Mhm.
Like, we all have traumatic things in our life. I'm not over here like doing something horrific to my kid.
Right.
He yelled at me.
Mhm.
I'm his parent. You're going to respect me and your mother
Mhm.
because we're trying to actually help you.
Mhm.
And you want to call CPS because I want to discipline my kid.
Yep.
Like, that's insane to me.
And there's not like, I don't know, there used to be where it was like, not even really necessarily a line, but like parents were allowed to make those decisions. Like you didn't necessarily question it as long as there wasn't physical abuse. Because I am like personally against obviously that, or against, like you said, like send them to bed without food or anything
Yeah, no,
like that.
like,
And like I've seen people that would like discipline their kids by making them like run on a treadmill. And they like, I feel like stuff like that is like just, there's different ways to go about things. I feel like that's messed up if you're gonna like harm them in that way.
Yeah.
But if you're outside and you're just like, okay, let's run laps, or hey, let's do this, and they're like, or some type of punishment, creative punishment, whatever that is, as long as you're not harming them, like, you know, whatever, we get into that later. But that used to be widely accepted. Like,
Yeah.
and people knew, they're like, hey, why can Eric not, you know, whatever? And it's like, well, he didn't clean his room for a week.
Yeah.
So
he's not going to go and do this thing.
so he
now.
doesn't get to do this now.
Yeah.
And you just be like, man. And then like there was a conversation after, like, okay, Eric, it's been a week. How do you feel about it? Like, well, I'm pretty upset. Like, I can imagine. Guess who else was upset? Me, when you didn't clean your room.
Yeah.
For a week. So can we start over? What do we need to do? You know, basically. And it
Yeah.
was like there was a conversation, there was understanding, but now it's like
But like, there's
so different.
there's no such thing as consequences.
No.
Like, there just isn't.
I know.
I don't know.
Right. Well, on that note,
Hey guys, welcome to Parental Corner with Maverick and the Samurai. We're gonna leave now, but no.
I'm
No,
glad your
but-
throat's feeling better. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you had your surgery and
Yep.
everything's fine.
Yep, we're doing better. I went to work. Well, started work this week, so yeah, I can thankfully still talk
Yeah.
because
I thought you'd have a different voice or something.
that was a concern.
Yep.
Like,
I thought that too.
yeah,
Where's my friend?
but anyway,
Cool.
we're back and we're back to weekly episodes, and
Yeah.
we'll we'll do the AI thing. We didn't talk about all the stuff that we wanted to talk about tonight, but we're running short on time, and
Right. Matt, thank you again for the Christmas gift. It's a
Oh, yeah.
Ninjas or Butterflies shirt. And this one changes color in the sunlight. So
yeah,
Super
it's their sun reveal ink
that's right.
that they I don't even know how they developed it. But
God, dude.
it's
You know,
kind of brilliant.
magic. Or the devil.
Or the or AI.
It's Sunday Cool.
Sunday Cool, yeah. So thank you, Sunday Cool, for just being awesome.
Yep.
We love your podcast. We know you're listening.
Yeah, if we have time in our schedule, we'll come out there sometime. So just
Absolutely.
let us know so we can get it on the books for maybe next year.
Anyway, we love you guys. Listen to us on YouTube as well as Spotify. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.